न गृहीतो मया यत्त्वां कुक्षौ अपि नृपात्मज न वत्स नृपते दिशनीयां भवान् आरोढुम् अर्हति न गृहीतो मया यत्त्वां कुक्षौ अपि नृपात्मज. Yeah. No, not Vatsa, my dear child, Nripate of the king, Dishanyam, sit, Bhavan, yourself, Arodhum, to get on, Arhati, deserve, no, not, Grita, taken, Maya, by me, yet, because, Tvam, you, Kuksav, in the womb, Api, although, Nripa Atmaja, son of the king. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Queen Suruchi told Dhruva Maharaj, my dear child, you do not deserve to sit on the throne or on the lap of the king. Surely you are also the son of the king, but because you did not take your birth from my womb, you are not qualified to sit on your father's lap. Purport. Queen Suruchi very proudly informed Dhruva Maharaj that to be the king's son was not the qualification for sitting on the lap or throne of the king. Rather, this privilege was dependent on one's having taken birth from her womb. In other words, he indirectly informed Dhruva Maharaj that although he happened to be born of the king, he was considered an illegitimate son because of his birth from the womb of the other queen. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmatan Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manavistam Swapitam Yena Bhutale Svamrupa Kadam Hayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Gurudas Jayadvaita Swami Namine. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनि ते नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे. Yeah, the words again. Navatsa nripate dishanyam bhavan arodhum arati na grihito mayat yatvam kukshao api nipatmaja. Queen Suruchi told Dhruva Maharaj, my dear child, you do not deserve to sit on the throne or on the lap of the king. Surely you are also the son of the king. But because you did not take your birth from my womb, you are not qualified to sit on your father's lap. So, this chapter begins with Dhruva Maharaj's pastimes, right? Vidura and Maitra Muni's conversation, where he wanted to hear about the pastimes of Dhruva Maharaj. So those Swayambhuva Manu had two sons, right? Priyavrata and Uttanapada. Priyavrata was the elder son. Then Uttanapada and his son, he immediately, Muni jumped to the pastimes of Dhruva Maharaj, who was the younger son's son, Uttanapad's son. And we see how in this chapter, in the earlier verses, this is a setting of Dhruva Maharaj being insulted by his stepmother, King Uttanapada, two queens primarily. Suruchi and Suniti. And from her elder queen, Suniti, Dhruva Maharaj was born from her womb. And from Suruchi, Uttama was born. Right. And as child, when they were growing up, one day Uttama, the son of Suruchi, was playing in the lap of the king, and Dhruva Maharaj, 5-year-old boy, also went to clop to the lap of his father, the king. And that's when Queen Suruchi, out of her envy and anger, she mentions this verse to Dhruva Maharaj, that you do not deserve to sit on the throne. Dishanyam. Dishanyam means to sit on the throne or the lap of your father. Though you are born as a son of the king, you are like an illegitimate child because you are born from the womb of the queen, who is no longer favored by the king. Right. So you are not born from my womb. If you were born from my womb, then you can sit on the father's lap or ultimately on the throne. But since you are not born from my womb, you do not deserve to sit. Right. That's what a person in envy can think from that angle, where anybody comes close to the competition of their son's ascendancy, right, to the throne, they'll try to drag them down. They're always concerned about, they're self-centered, right? They're self-centered. And they're always envious of others. That's what envy does. It's a deep-rooted anartha within us, where it needs to be rooted out. One is jealousy, where that's still external, or where no, you see somebody performing well, you are jealous about him. Oh, see, he performed well because he has this higher advantage and this and that and so many other reasons. Well, envy is more deep-rooted, where you start thinking, why he performed well? How can I drag him down? Or he performed well because of cheating, or he performed well, and then we cannot, we'll completely drag him down. And that's what we see here. Queen Suruchi is immediately, hey, yeah, son of the elder queen. Otherwise, he would be a rightful heir to the throne. Right. Immediately, she wanted to drag him down. And we see that happening in Mahabharata. Dhritarashtra, not that he was only materially, externally blind, he was also spiritually blind. And as a result, these 100 sons, led by Duryodhana, always envious. Yudhishthira Maharaj, though was the elder son, born of King Pandu, rightful heir of the throne. They made all kinds of possible arrangements that he does not become the king. take him down. And we, no, they're very powerful. Gave him poison, gave Bhima poison, like fed him poisonous cakes that eat at all. Uh, among the Pandavas, anybody can give us combat. It's Bhima because of his strength. So let's feed him poison. Right? They was just playing as child, sporting as child. But see how envy creeps in from that stage if it is not properly controlled. Right? So nice parenting, isn't it? From the very childhood. Right? That how no we guide our children to not get into this anarthas creeping in their heart. Because it is because of this anartha that we take birth in this material world to begin with. Why Krishna, the Supreme Lord, has to be the enjoyer? Why he is a Supreme Master? Why not me? Well, why not me? So we revolt against that servitorship. That I don't want to take subordinate position to even the Supreme Lord. Right? And then we start envying the Lord's position ultimately. Right? And ultimately, Lord, out of his compassion, says, okay, you want to enjoy separately from me? Try it out. And we take birth in this material world, trying out in so many different ways to enjoy. And each and every time we fall, in the pursuits of enjoyment. And for a momentarily, we feel some realization, no, let me take shelter of my father. And again, enjoyment takes over. Sense gratification takes over. So, Nityam Bhagavata Sevya, continuous abhyas, practice of devotional service is needed to get rid of these anarthas within us. Right? Get rid of these anarthas within us. And it's not that, it's just there in the material realm, in the spiritual realm, among practicing bhaktas also, because envy is quite deep-rooted. Right? So, among practicing bhaktas also will feel, why that Mataji is making nice garland? Why only her garland are being offered to Radha Shamsuna, not my garland or this or that? Or why only he has to give lecture, or that person has to do this? Those anarthas will creep in. They're already there within our heart, and it kind of again puts out his ugly face till it is completely deep-rooted and taken out. Right? By continuous practice of devotional service. Continuous practice of devotional service. Learning the art of appreciation, that how we can appreciate others and their rather than dragging them down. Right? So that's yeah. And Nityam Bhagavata Savior, where we regularly study the pastimes of the Supreme Lord. Right? Regularly read the pastimes of the Supreme Lord. It nourishes our heart. Right? It nourishes our heart. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Right? Hearing the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, especially now we are in this month of Kartik, where the month of Srimati Radharani, where we continuously uh, have this wonderful opportunity of wonderful festivals on each and every day of Kartik. right? Each and every day of Kartik. Just yesterday, we had appearance of Radha Kund. Right? Uh, there also there was envy of this demon bull, Aristasur, right? Who wanted to kill Lord Krishna, attack Lord Krishna, running and trying to attack Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna just pulled him up to his yeah, head and swirled him around, killed the demon. Had killed the demon. Though he came in the form of bull, he was considered to be the father of mankind, right? So the bull and cow has to be revered, right? Bull and cow has to be revered. It's considered as the father and the mother of mankind. Right? But the demon came in the form of bull. That's why I had to be killed. It was trying to attack, indiscriminately the Vrajvasis, left and right, everybody. He was running towards Krishna, and whoever came in between, were knocked off. So, need to be attacked, need to be killed. And Krishna kills the demon. And then the pastime ensues. Oh, you have killed a bull to cleanse yourself. You have to take bath in all the holy rivers. Right? And Lord Krishna said, oh, really? I'll take bath in all the holy rivers? Okay. I will call all the holy rivers here. Right. So with this hill, he formed the entire Sham Kund. And he invited all the holy rivers there in Sham Kund. And took a bath in the holy waters and came out. And then he said, okay, I took a bath, I completely cleansed myself. You all are invited to take bath also, because you also all were witnessing the scene. So you are also responsible. You are also contaminated by the stains of witnessing the scene of killing of the bull. So you all also have to take bath. And all right, take bath in my kunda, Shama Kunda. Said, no, the waters of Shama Kunda has all, you just took bath, it's all contaminated. No. We will form our own kunda, right? And they all were wearing bangles, and with the bangles they started digging. And pretty soon a kund was formed called Kanchan Kund, right? Kanchan Kund. Kanchana means bangles, kund formed by the bangles, Kanchan Kund. And everyone started saying, okay, uh, Krishna said, okay, I will form a canal, and from my kund, I will let all the holy water flow to your kund. No. That water is contaminated. We will get our own water. So they form a big supply chain, and they get water from Mansuganga. Right. They get water from Mansuganga, fill up their kund. Right. Then the holy rivers pleaded, to Srimati Radha that please give us also some place in your kund. Right? They pleaded. And Srimati Radha is the most compassionate, allowed. So all the holy rivers also came to that kund, and it became then also as Radha Kund. Right? And then they took, all the gopis took bath in Radha Kund, and then um, they patched up with Krishna, they also took bath in Shyam Kund. So Radha Kund is considered as the topmost among all the holy places, among all the holy places. A person who stays in Mathura is considered to be the most fortunate. Especially in Mathura, the Rajmandal, especially in Rajmandal, in Vrindavan, especially in Vrindavan, the banks on the foothills of Govardhan, and especially in Govardhan, the banks of Radhakrishna. Right? And we see all our Goswamis, Krishnadas, Kaviraj Goswami wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita there. Raghunath Das Goswami is the one who excavated Radhakund and Shyamkund, the orders of Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu visited, at that time, it had become unmanifested almost. And it was like two ponds, small ponds, where the bull were taking bath. And Mahaprabhu immediately took a dip in that water and jumped out that, oh, this is Radhakund, this is Shyamkund. Right. And ultimately we see the mentioned to Raghunath Das Goswami to excavate Radhakund and Shyamkund. And we see a businessman comes inspired and he gave all the wealth to Raghunath Das Goswami. Was completely, surrendered to the Supreme Lord, our Prayojan Guru, who shows us the path of the ultimate goal of devotional service. And Radhakund and Shyamkund, the way we see it now, was made possible by the wealth of that businessman, but by the endeavor of Raghunath Das Goswami. And then his disciple, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita there, right on the banks of Radhakund, being instructed by Raghunath Das Goswami. And at such an advanced age where many of the writings are done by the Supreme Lord himself. Such a holy place, the five Pandavas are also there on the banks of Shyamkund. Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Vajan Kutir is there. Mahaprabhu visited Radhakund Shyamkund. Lord Nityananda visited. So this is the most holy place, Radhakund and Shyamkund, which if we go to Vrindavan, take advantage of going to these holy places and associating the devotees there. This holy place should not be approached that, oh, this is a Radhakund, Shyamkund, oh, let me jump and just take a dip. No. No. It's not a sporting place where you sport in the waters. No. It's a molten love of Srimati Radharani for Lord Krishna, which is there in Radhakund. Right? And right on the banks of Radhakund, Lord Krishna and Srimati Radharani have so many wonderful pastimes. The Ashtakali Lila at noon, every day, Lord Krishna comes to the banks of Radhakund. So it's a very holy place. Okay, are there any discussions or reflections?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for describing about Radha Kunda. And yesterday we had appearance day of Radha Kunda, and
Yeah,
or today Prabhuji.
yesterday. Yesterday at
Hare Krishna.
night. Can you hear me?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for describing about Radha Kunda. I remember once you showed that Radha Kunda picture. Do you still have, Prabhuji, that picture?
I'm sure I will have in the picture, but I will have to dig that up and I'll post it in Nityan Bhagavata Savior. Not readily available.
Yeah, thank you so much. Even Bahulashtami also, Prabhuji, right? That day?
It is also called Bahulastami. It's
Yeah,
the
can
same.
you please tell about that, Bahulashtami?
Well, it's, that one is called Bahula One, and there's a pastime of a calf coming there, right? So that's where it's called Bahulastami. Um, it's a longer story, and we don't have much time, couple of minutes. Yeah. But yeah, that's the entire pastime of Bahulastami. I'll probably post that in Nityam Bhagavata Sevya.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah. And the appearance of Radha Kund was yesterday midnight.
Hmm.
And we see that, yeah, midnight, that's special things there of devotees gathering there and everybody trying to jump in the water right at midnight
Hmm.
because that's the appearance of Radha Kund. Yeah.
So Prabhuji, just not sure because I've heard and just like what you said earlier, should we take a dip or not take a dip? Because according to what I have heard from my Guru Maharaj, like he did not, he refused to dip in
Yeah,
Radha.
because in the early days, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they were also swimming there in the waters of Radhakund, and Prabhupada warned them that this is not a sporting place.
Okay, so we should not do that. Just sprinkle the water on your forehead.
Yeah, so that's what is recommended. Take offer your full danvats, sprinkle few drops of water on your head, take couple of drops as chanamrit in the mouth, then go to Shyamkund, do the same thing, then come back to Radhakund. That's how what is recommended.
Okay.
If you have to take a deep insight, just as Devaki Raman Prabhu last Sunday mentioned, one should take no instruction from his spiritual master.
Okay. And one quickly, what did you say was this Leela when like Krishna visits the banks every day?
Ashtakali Lila. Eight times of the day,
He
different
goes.
different times of the day, he goes to different places. So he comes to Radhakund at noon.
Ashta, Kalya, Ashta, what?
Yeah, Ashtakal.
Ashtakal, I got it now. Ashta is 8 and then Kal is time. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Haribol.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Dhanva Pranam. Thank you.
We would like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead, and we'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Jina Singha,
Jai
Jina
Singha,
Singha,
Jai
Jaya
Singha.
Jina Singha, Prahladesha, Jaya Padma Maka Padma Lingam, Ugravira
Veera
Maham
Mahavishnu,
Sarvatamukam, Nrsimham Bhisham Badram Nityam Nityam Namami.
Namami Hum.
Nrsimha Bhagwan ki jai,
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas,
Pancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa
Vanchakalpatarubhyasya
Patitana
Pavnevayo
Pavneyo
Vaishnaveyo
Vaishnavebhyo Namo
Namo Vaishnavinda ki jai.
Jai.
Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
God Premanande.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Madhuvati.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you,
Hari
everyone.
Bol.
Hari.
Hare
Welcome back,
Krishna.
Jai
Hare
Prakash
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Hare
Welcome back, Jai Prakash Prabhu.
Yeah.
Thank you,
We
Hari Bol.
missed the morning darshan.
And I just wanted to mention, we see Dhruva Maharaj's determination, because our Jai Prakash Prabhu, he came at 11 o'clock from the airport on Sunday, and at 2 o'clock he was there at the temple for his Sunday fish cooking.
Hari Bol.
Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Yeah, we got darshan this morning. I knew you were back.
Yeah,
So
today
thank
I
you.
also got darshan. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hari Bol. Thank you for your
Besides taking
services.
darshan also, let's try to see if we can imbibe some of
His qualities, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank
Jai
you.
Prakash Prabhuji bless us. We can also
Yes.
do like you.
Yes. Hari
Jai
Bol.
Prakash Prabhu, your cooking will be coming soon for festival. Make sure you sign them all up.
Yes. Yeah.
All welcome. Join.
Thank you, Hari Bol.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Wonderful
Hari
service,
Bol.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna.